All right, here we go.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another small screen Star Wars. It's not small screen Star Wars. I messed it up immediately.
Wow.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another
it's not
Tower of
computer.
Babble podcast. As always, I'm the computer.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Restart. Let's restart. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Tower of Babble podcast. As always, I'm Julian and Matt. I'm joined by Matt Torque.
Woo. Got it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Thing is, I'm going to cut out those original mess ups in the audio podcast, so no one will know.
But you can leave this part. So then
Yeah,
they'll
yeah,
be like, wow, he messed up royally before.
It'll always exist in the YouTube.
They'll be like, wow, he must have said something very bad.
The thing is, if you've been listening to this podcast for as long as we've been doing it for, oh my God, almost 10 years or longer, everyone knows that I've screwed up the beginning or intro to this podcast more times than I can probably count. Because I have many things bouncing around in my brain, right?
Yeah.
But then I also have dyslexia, so that those things then just bounce off each other, and then I just say the wrong words, even though I know that they're... I even said a full sentence, basically, before I realized I was saying the wrong thing. So, there
All
you
right,
go.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little peek behind the curtain.
You should get into podcasting.
Shut the fuck up. Who asked you? Who asked you? Yeah, you were invited to this, sir.
True.
That invitation can be rescinded.
I'm already here, though.
Yeah, you're right. We might as well
Once
just
you're
keep going.
there, you
We
can't
might as well
be...
just keep going.
The invite's already...
You're right.
gone.
Takesies backsies.
Yeah.
Right. You can't triple stamp, double stamp. What are we going to talk about today?
Let's see. I've watched one movie, I think, since
Okay.
I've seen you.
Same. Well, 2 at least. But we also saw the same movie, so that's fun.
Oh, yeah,
Change
I guess
of
2.
pace
Yeah.
there.
Okay, so we got... Yeah. Escape from L.A. Other
than that one, no. Little Brother. We're talking about this
Little
more
Brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not great. Didn't...
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
There's a Avengers Doomsday trailer.
Yeah.
There's a new Clayface trailer. I find interesting about this is that, big hype for Avengers right now. Spider-Man's going to be in theaters right away. Odyssey's out, right? Like, movies are big right now, right? And then here's DC being like, hey, you guys remember how we're making this weird body horror movie? Yeah, we're gonna drop a trailer right now in the middle of all that.
This guy was like Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Yeah, come see our Play-Doh movie.
Well, hey, I bet you a Play-Doh movie could be pretty good. To be honest.
Has there not been one yet?
No.
Oh, it's probably next on the docket.
Well, yeah. After they make Lego Movie 6, then they'll make a Play-Doh.
And then Mario. I think they ran Mario into the ground.
You didn't like the second one, I assume, right?
No.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucked, right?
Yeah, it was just like
It's a nothing movie.
Pointless.
It has no story. Things just happen, and then it's over. And it's I get that it's for kids.
That's most
but
movies now.
Let's treat kids with a little bit more respect.
Yeah.
Than that, honestly. So, with all that being said, let's get into it. The new Avengers Doomsday trailer.
Yep.
It is fine. I have weird feelings about this because, you're not a big Avengers person. You're not a big superhero person, right?
Well, I love the Ninja Turtles.
That's not the same.
What?
I mean, yes, it is comic books.
They were my superheroes.
Yeah,
growing up.
They kind of are superheroes.
And Transformers.
Okay, what about G.I. Joe?
Yeah, and G.I. Joe.
Okay.
So I loved all the random
'cause you're
Hasbro.
from the 80s.
Yeah, 80s. Where's all the 80s movies?
That all happened already.
I
We
know,
got
but-
all those movies.
It's about time they do them again. That's how it works.
No.
How many Spider-Man
Why
movies
can't-
have there been?
Yeah, well, Spider-Man's timeless.
Yeah, well, so are Transformers.
Are they?
Yeah.
No, they're
Ninja
not.
Turtles? Come on.
I mean, listen.
They live in the sewer, they fight crime, and eat pizza.
Listen, you're preaching to the choir here.
I know you love Ninja Turtles.
I love the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I sent you this sick thing about how Master Splinter is a genius
Yeah.
and how he gave the weapons to the different turtles.
Yeah.
But
I
I
love
also can
Spider-Man.
admit that I'm ready for some new stuff, or at least some if we're gonna do recycled stuff, at least some recycled stuff that hasn't been recycled as recently.
That would be ideal, but like you said, though, that trailer's fine, and it's just like you watch and you're like, oh, okay, I guess they'll beat this guy now.
Yeah, I mean, so
no one dies anymore. They just bring them back.
yeah, Captain America's back,
So it doesn't matter.
but he was never really dead.
No, none of them are.
Yeah, but it's like okay, but that's comic books, right?
I know, but it's like, what do they expect? Everyone's just like always blown away. They're like, oh, he's back. It's like, of course he's back.
As we've talked about, these movies have forgotten how to tell good character stories,
Very true.
right? And so my opinion on all this is that if they can get back to character first, spectacle second, character first, people will connect with these movies again, right? And the thing with the Avengers is, or like, where I guess zooming out further, Marvel, is that they are in a tough place right now, right? The movies have not been performing as well. The general hype, quote unquote, hard to quantify hype, but the hype is low.
Poor Marvel.
As one podcast I was listening to mentioned, we have a meta relationship with Marvel, which means that like we're paying attention to not just the movies and like the characters, but also like the behind the scenes and like, is Marvel Studios doing well, and like what's next, and like how are they navigating their their multi-movie process and all that stuff. And at the end of the day, there's nothing like Marvel in Hollywood, right? Like
True.
it's doing something that no one else is able to do. DC's trying to do something, right?
Yeah. It's
Did we
their
talk
only
about
competition.
Did we talk about Supergirl? I don't think we talked about it.
No,
I saw Supergirl.
I didn't.
It's also just fine.
Yeah.
What I will say is it did, I think, mostly concentrate on character, which is good.
Okay.
Audiences didn't respond, unfortunately, which doesn't give me a lot of hope. But then there are other stories in our news roundup today that I think that do give me some hope. So I guess we'll kind of tackle it as it comes. But with the Marvel stuff specifically, it's interesting because this is a company that's clearly on the back foot, right? Trying to like be like, hey, our stuff still matters. Please trust me. Yada, 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 right? And instead of, and like, I'll admit, Spider-Man Brand New Day looks legit, right? I'm excited about that Spider-Man movie. I'm going to go see it in ScreenX, which is not my desired viewing format, but at least it was shot for ScreenX, so if any movie is going to be good in ScreenX, it's going to be Spider-Man, I guess. But neither here nor there. It looks legit. It looks good. It's coming out in a week. I'm excited, right? It's funny, no IMAX screens because the Odyssey has it taken over.
Yeah.
So that's funny, but whatever. Obviously, the same thing, by the way, I think is happening with Dune, right? Dune is getting all the IMAX screens when Doomsday comes out.
There's
So
only so
Dune 3.
many they can do. Going back to your character
yeah.
with Marvel and DC,
Uh-huh.
that's got to go to like the TV side of things. Then
Why?
you can just spend more time with the characters. You can actually build
Sure.
up the stories that way. But
But like
would you a
did you say-
Spider-Man show would be sweet?
You don't,
You don't
like,
think so?
But no, you sure, it might be, but you probably can't. You probably have to be animated because there's no way you have the budget to
No,
do
I know,
Spider-Man
but
every week.
That's why it would be sweet if you got 10, 30
10
I guess,
episodes.
yeah, I guess they'd probably be an hour then at that point. But
Sure, but then it's like, okay, what are you telling in that story that the movie can't tell? And then are you then losing on the spectacle? Like the thing is, yes, you want the spectacle at the big screen.
Yeah.
I'm not saying don't do that. I'm saying it has to be grounded in character, and for us to care about the spectacle, we need to care about the characters.
Well, I
And
guess like Penguin. I'm just trying to think. That's why for some reason I thought Clayface was.
Oh yeah, well,
show.
Penguin was like a spinoff of
Yeah.
the Batman, which is not technically the new DC
No,
stuff,
yeah.
but we'll get into that. For me, it's that Doomsday feels like a, hey, pay attention. Don't you guys remember how good Avengers movies are? And it's like, sure, but the last Avengers movies felt like a real event because it was like the culmination of all these
Big time.
things, right? And this time, it's like, what is it a culmination of?
How long ago was Endgame?
Oh, it's almost 10 years ago.
Actually?
Yeah,
Fuck, that's wild.
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
It is crazy. I think it was like 2018.
Okay, so over under on say at least 7 out of 10 movies. I'm gonna say 3.5. Since
which
then.
you've seen?
No,
then?
since Endgame came out for Marvel movies.
How many have come out?
How many have come out that you've liked
Oh, that I've liked.
that are at least a 7 out of 10?
Oh, okay. Well,
Is it over
3.5?
3.5?
We're doing over under.
Yeah,
Um,
because like you say, there hasn't been a big one
is it
since.
over
But
3.5. Actually, that's such a great question That's such a perfect number to pick.
Yeah, because
I think it's
not a good number.
I can't push and say I've liked half of
You
movies.
can't
so
push.
I guess I will probably I'm an optimistic person.
How many movies
Ultimately,
have they made since then?
I'm gonna just pull up the Marvel movie slate.
I shouldn't even ask you to type. Your computer's gonna break on us.
You know what? I don't like this slander that my computer.
That's fair. That's fair.
This computer that we're podcasting on right now has been keeping this podcast alive for also almost a decade. So
yeah.
I will hear none of it. All right.
Where do you even find this information out?
Marvel movie. No, it shouldn't
be that
Google
hard.
just be able to just tell me this like very quickly and easily? I know we complain about the AI. Like
you'd have to
recaps
put
or
in there.
whatever.
Give me the list of movies that came out since.
Oh, I
Endgame.
need to prompt it, right?
Probably.
Okay.
But
give me the list of the last Marvel movies since.
The best part is when you start spelling something wrong and you're just like, fuck it, they'll get it.
It does.
And
it
you
always
keep
gets
going,
it.
yeah, and you're like, you mean this?
They're like, yeah. Okay,
yeah, that's
perfect.
close
That's
enough.
That's
that
exactly
works.
right. Okay, so my guess
and they have
is
to be at least a 7 out of 10 in your in your world.
to be considered like it has to be good, quote unquote good.
Quote unquote.
How many of them have you seen? Is the
me?
Yeah.
I don't even know how many there are.
Oh, dude. Well, let's open the Wikipedia page.
How many do you think there are? 14. I guess 10.
A lot.
20?
More than you think, dude.
Can't be 20.
It's over 20, I think.
And if
for a while they were doing 3 movies a year.
3 good ones? Oof.
Well, no, over 20 since Endgame. No. I was talking.
No. I'm saying since Endgame.
Yeah, no. Since Endgame is probably like 8. I want to say 8 or 9 movies. This is a really long article. Okay, here we go. So Phase 3 technically didn't end with Avengers Endgame. It ended with Spider-Man Far From Home.
Okay.
But
But it came out after.
close enough, right?
Yeah.
So Phase 4 starts
Okay.
July 9th, 2021.
Okay.
Right? Because Avengers Doomsday was 2019.
Yeah.
Endgame was 2019. So I was off by a year. And it's not. It's because it feels like almost a decade at this point. Time is a flat circle. So Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, Spider-Man: No Way Home, Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness, Thor: Love and Thunder, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. That's Phase 4. Out of those, I would say the ones that I liked, again,
I've only seen 2.
7 out of 10 or above.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi, Eternals.
You got 7 out of 10 on Shang-Chi?
I like Shang-Chi. That
Okay.
movie's good.
All right.
Okay. That movie's legit. Spider-Man: No Way Home
Okay.
and Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness.
Wow.
Those are, I think Eternals is maybe borderline. I would say, I liked it. No one else really liked it, but I did like it.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a 7. Maybe it might be a 6.
Doesn't sound like a...
Okay, then Phase 5. Okay, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Yeah.
The Marvels, Deadpool and Wolverine, Captain America: Brave New World, Thunderbolts. Of those movies, I will say Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Deadpool and Wolverine, Thunderbolts.
Wow, eh?
Yeah. But again...
So you're over on this.
Yeah, I'm over.
Yeah.
I was right on the over.
There's a lot of movies, though.
How many is this? This is freaking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, and 15 is is Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yeah.
So 14 movies since Endgame, or since the end of Phase 4, or Phase 3, sorry.
Yeah.
How many of these have you seen?
I think 5.
Of all of these movies?
All those
Okay, which
14.
ones?
Let's go back to the top
Okay.
there. Okay, so we got
Black
Spider-Man.
Widow. Okay, you saw
I didn't see
Spider-Man:
Black
No Way
Widow.
Home.
It looked
The
terrible.
one that No Way Home's the one that he's in like London
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
With what's his name?
Yeah.
Colin
No.
Farrell? Is he in that one?
No.
Who's
You're
that?
thinking of
Oh,
Penguin
Gyllenhaal.
again. Yeah,
Jonah.
think of Penguin again.
Yeah, the guy from Phone Booth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm familiar.
Thor, Black Panther. So those 3.
You saw Thor: Love and Thunder?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
No.
A lot of people didn't like it.
No.
It was. People said it was too silly, and I
It was
actually
kind of just
agree that
a
it's
little
too silly.
Yeah.
It's too weird. And you saw what else?
And then the Black Panther movie.
Okay, you saw Black Panther. What kind of? Okay.
Ant-Man.
You saw Ant-Man?
I did.
Did you like it?
It was okay.
That's not good.
It's Paul Rudd. You're like, what? Like,
It's very entertaining.
You're like, okay.
From a Paul Rudd perspective, but like that movie makes no sense.
No.
A lot of stuff is. Well, then it also stars a criminal, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And then Guardians of the Galaxy.
You saw Guardians.
Saw
You
it
saw
on the
Deadpool
plane,
and
I
Wolverine,
think.
I assume.
I didn't.
You've never seen Deadpool and Wolverine?
No, I
Oh,
don't. I'm not
okay.
a Reynolds guy.
Okay, fair enough. He's doing his Reynolds shtick.
Yeah, it's too much.
Thunderbolts, underrated
Didn't
movie.
see it.
Underrated. Very good. This is when, in my opinion, Captain America: Brave New World was like the bottom of the. Like they really hit rock bottom for Captain America: Brave New World. That movie sucks. No offense to.
That's Harrison Ford.
Yes.
Okay.
Thunderbolts, no one really cared about. It's like
Yeah.
B tier characters. Legit good movie, in my
Okay.
opinion. Like small stakes, but legit good. They start course correcting with Thunderbolts, but like we've only seen Fantastic Four first step since then, and that movie's only okay, in my opinion. So
Yeah, haven't seen it.
it's really about whether or not Spider-Man works, which I think it's going to. It looks good. And then
tough for Spider-Man to fail.
Exactly. And I think
Kinda
if you
tough.
actually go back and you watch Spider-Man Far From Home, or sorry, No Way Home, the one with all the spider people in it, it's also only okay. Like
Yeah.
it's good, but like it really is carried by the gimmick, and I think the gimmick, once you kind of know it and get it, it's like I feel like it loses a bit of its luster. Anyway, that brings us back to Avengers Doomsday, right? So December 18th this year, followed by Avengers Secret Wars a year later, December 17th, 2027. As I said before, my concern is that Avengers is an attempt to say, please, we can do big spectacle again. But what I'm saying is that's not the problem with Marvel movies. Yes, they've looked cheap in some places.
Mhm.
Yes, they felt disposable. The writing has needed some work. But just bringing all these characters together for another Avengers movie is not solving those problems. I think Spider-Man has the potential to solve those problems, to face those problems head on. And if it is able to do that, I'm going to be, and I'm not like I'm trying to keep my expectations in check. I'm still going to be very cautiously optimistic for what Avengers brings. And then ultimately, what comes out of the future is still like very unknown. Here's what they have for futures listed. Black Panther 3, 2028.
Okay.
Armor Wars, probably never going to see that. Blade may never happen.
We'll see that. Love Blade.
Maybe.
Well,
No, like
I'd be pumped. I'm pumped for that one.
But they were literally, Kevin Feige was literally just saying like
Or like it's not going to happen.
he's like he feels like I think he said he feels like a fucking loser because he couldn't get this Blade movie off the ground. So
well,
anyway,
fair enough. Coogler should do it.
yeah, he should. A Shang-Chi sequel, who knows when that comes. And then an X-Men film of some kind. But like we don't know anything about the X-Men. We assume that all this stuff is going to be like, by the way, we have Comic-Con coming up in next week. So there's going to be a lot of news coming out of that. Obviously, we won't cover that for at least a couple weeks, but the whole Robert Downey Jr. being Doctor Doom feels like a gimmick. It's like, what do you mean Iron Man is now going to be Doctor Doom? It's stupid to me. And it's like,
I agree.
It's like that's not needed. We could have found another actor.
Maybe he'll be
to do it.
Blade.
He could do everything. Maybe it'll just be AI. And
Yeah, it's just 300 Downey Juniors running around slinging webs. That would be good.
Well, they're good with the quips though, so then it kind of does work a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess I'm curious. Like, do you carry any amount of hype around any of these movies, like at all?
Other than Blade, no.
Okay, what other than the movie that's may never
Yeah,
come out? Okay,
just because it's something different. Love the OG way back in the day.
Okay,
There's supposed to be a Blade video game coming out too, which
I have heard about that, but then
could
I don't know
be
if you
cool.
heard about the video game industry, but it's in shambles right now.
uh,
Are you aware of that?
Does it matter
There's
though once
layoffs
GTA
everywhere.
comes out?
I mean, yeah, because then what happens after that? There's just
We're
never
playing
another,
GTA.
There's just never
That game will last me
there's just
till it'll be
never-
the last game I ever buy.
Well, that's the problem.
So
That's the problem.
well, they should.
I guess I'll shut it all down.
Hey,
GTA
Matt-
6 came out.
Matt
shut it all
got
down.
his game. Yeah.
Yeah. No one else. Make no more new games, everyone. That's
Well,
it.
They fucking none of them are good anyway.
Video game console or hardware sales are down.
Those are pretty-
year over
yeah.
year. Game sales are down year over year since last year. It's not great. The
Okay,
video game
speaking
space
of-
is not great.
It's not video games, but movie related.
Yep.
So my hot dog cart obviously has the TV.
Yeah.
VHS,
Hollywood hot dogs.
Hollywood hot dogs. Give us a little follow there.
Yeah.
Eat some
on
hot
Instagram,
dogs.
Hollywood hot
Nice
dogs.
healthy hot
Is
dogs.
that what it is on Instagram? Hollywood hot dogs.
Hollywood hot dogs.
Okay.
So we have the 19-inch TV
Okay.
with a built-in VHS player.
Sick. Yeah.
Looking to get a backup just for the sake of because this
Smart.
one was $20. And I want to get a backup.
Yeah.
Just you never know when they're gonna go in
You-
the fritz.
You never know.
The cheapest one I can find on Marketplace right now. Take a guess.
$200.
I wish. They're $350
What?
minimum. There's one going for $450,
So
and now people are like, there's ads for like people wanting them. Like I
you
need.
know why?
Like,
You
probably because I started this hot dog craze
Yeah.
where it has it now,
That's got to be it.
and they know it.
No, because people want CRTs for video games because they have
God.
a particular refresh rate. For old like retro games, they look weird if you try to convert them to HDMI. So people like to try to play them on
Wow.
the
I
original
believe it.
CRTs. Yeah,
Do you have any old games you still play? I know it's a movie
like retro
podcast. Yeah.
retro games.
Yeah.
No.
I still got a 64. All my PS2 games are
Does a
fucking
GameCube
just,
game count?
Yeah, that's retro.
I had bought and played half of
Oh, this is good.
Metroid Prime,
Okay,
which is a perfect game. It's so good.
Metroid's sweet.
But I didn't finish it to my shame. I have to go back and finish.
Did they ever make a Metroid movie?
No.
Why
But
not?
they probably will. They'll make a Metroid. They'll make a. Everything will be a movie eventually. There'll
Do
be
you
no
think
new
this
ideas. They'll just
podcast
be
will be?
recycled. Honestly, if you wait long enough, probably, yeah.
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Who's gonna play us?
100 years from now?
Who will play us?
I don't know who's going to be alive in 100
Chalamet.
years. The ghost of Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah,
I
And,
think,
like-
yeah, Timothy, obviously,
and
if If
Zendaya?
Chalamet is going to play anyone, he'd be me. Though,
and
right?
Zendaya. It's just
And
pretty much
Zendaya's-
whoever's in.
Zendaya's you then,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Or like the sand slug, the sand snake. That's just me.
okay. Wait. The Sand Snake?
Whatever. Yeah, I'm sure you could do it.
Who?
Play me.
Who's the Sand Snake?
Me in Dune.
Oh, the worm?
The worm. That's
Oh, the worm. Okay, yeah, the worm could play you. That's true.
Might as well be a snake.
I thought you were talking about like Pedro Pascal or something.
Wow, that sounds rough.
Well, no, he was. It's a Game of Thrones reference. It's also not accurate, but I did think that's how you were. That's
Well,
where
there
you're
you
going with it. He was
Anywho.
the like the something Viper, the Red Viper, something like that in Game of Thrones. When he that's when he like blew up.
Yeah.
Did we get Pedro Pascal? Oh yeah, he's freaking Reed Richards. Okay, Patrick Stewart. So let's talk about the Avengers Doomsday trailer for just 2 seconds.
Okay.
The big deal is that first of all, I like a gloomy, like sad trailer. This one's got
Course you
that. It feels like it has gravitas.
Well, why
you
make
know?
any Marvel movie just a happy-go-lucky movie?
Well, I just like sometimes it's more about like action and adventure. This is like seems like it's more like, it's
Endgame-ish.
both. It's that too, but just like with a little bit more gravitas. So, Thor, he's pulling a team together, et cetera, et cetera. The only thing that matters to me really are the Fox X-Men, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Magneto, Charles,
Gambit.
I actually don't.
You don't want to see
I
Gambit?
don't like Gambit.
I
So-
loved him when I was a kid, just because
So
he
here's
was
the
a
thing:
cool ass.
you haven't seen Wolverine and X-Men, but Channing Tatum
It's Channing Tatum. I know
plays
that much.
Gambit in that movie,
Yeah.
and it's played for jokes. It's
I
played as a
assume
laugh,
so.
and it's good. It's very funny, right?
Okay.
Now they want me to take Gambit seriously. Channing Tatum's Gambit as like this guy is real and legit, and it's like I actually don't think that's gonna work. So anyway, that's neither
Okay,
here nor
fair
there.
enough.
I'm here to see.
Magic Mike.
I'm here to see. Yeah, exactly.
Let's just have Magic Mike doing his
Just
superpowers.
that. Well, what is superpowers? Appealing to women?
Yeah, it's magic.
Yeah. We've got obviously Xavier and Magneto. That's legit, but they
Yeah.
do look super old. speaking of Patrick Stewart, he does say
Because
he's never going to
old.
he's never going to retire. Yeah, fair, but that doesn't mean they need to play
He probably
the same
can't afford to
characters
retire.
I think he can afford to retire.
I don't think anyone.
You don't
can
think
anymore.
Patrick Stewart, Sir Patrick Stewart,
Oh, sorry,
can afford
sir.
to retire? Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Times are tough.
He says he's
in a wheelchair.
He'll always be and forever be an actor. So that's what I'm like. I'm here to see that. I'm here to see Cyclops in his like blue spandex or whatever. That sounds cool. But the rest of it just does not land for me. And I don't know if it's because I'm just down on Marvel in general. I have muted expectations, but I am always willing to go into these movies and be willing to be entertained. So it's like if I go into that movie and say, "Hey, I had a fun time. Here's where I think it dropped the ball, et cetera, sure." But I'm never going to be like, this movie is a failure already, just because I think it has some potential problems, including
you haven't even seen the popcorn bucket yet.
What do you think it's going to be?
I don't know. It's got to be
Dr. Doom's mask, probably, right? It's just like his head.
Professor X's wheelchair. You just reach in.
Do you think it has working wheels?
That would be sweet.
That'd be sick.
Little spinners.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's Avengers Doomsday. We spent enough time on that. Excited about Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I'll let you know how Screen X is. On the X-Men front, I will say Marvel TV boss Brad Winderbaum says he wants to do 10 seasons of X-Men 97, which I am pro continuing X-Men 97. X-Men 97 is the best thing
that
on
was the
Disney
best.
Plus right now.
Where do you rank that in terms of animated comic book?
Pretty high.
Lore?
It's
Like
probably number one is Batman the Animated Series.
Agreed.
Number 2 is probably X-Men the Animated Series. With X-Men 97 being like the ultimate extension of that. Season 2, I haven't loved as much as season 1. I will say, season 1 felt like a revelation to me. Yeah. It was like really hit me. There's this like great scene in the second or third episode with Magneto like threatening the world. And it's just like, it's so sick. And this second season, it's like all about Apocalypse. And I just never found Apocalypse to be that compelling. So whatever. But it's still good. It's still very, very good. So anyway, love X-Men 97. And then to answer your question, number 3, Spider-Man the Animated Series from the 90s.
Also great. That'd be my number 2, I think.
And then there's other ones that like you can just go down the list that are like also good. There's Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes, top tier animated series. It was kind of like popular before the Marvel MCU stuff, so you kind of got like this very comic book accurate portrayal of all these Avengers characters, and it was like went really wide with its characters well before that stuff was like as popular as it is now. It's very good, worth going back to. It's on Disney Plus.
But that Batman animated is just like,
the best.
It's on another level.
Justice League, obviously, I feel like that's an extension of Batman, so it's kind of like 1 and 1A. Yeah, all that Bruce Timm, but Batman the Animated Series stuff is good. Did you watch the Amazon Batman animated series from a couple years ago? The second season's coming soon.
Did not.
Batman Cape Crusader, I think
Is
it's
it
called.
Sweet?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's made by the same guy who made Batman the Animated Series, Bruce Timm.
Okay.
So it's got a similar look and feel. It kind of feels like a spiritual prequel to Batman the Animated Series. It's kind of like set in this kind of like, you know how Batman BTAS, or they call it on the internet, BTAS. The original Batman Animated Series had like this like timeless look, where it was like kind of looked like it was set in like the 30s. But it was but it had some modern technology, but also blimps for some reason. Anyway, so this is like that, but it feels like it's a little bit older with less modern technology.
Okay.
Right?
Watch.
It's pretty cool. It feels like it's missing a little bit of the like spark that Batman the Animated Series had, but the voice actor for Batman's great. The second season took too long to come out. It's coming out I think this year, but it's worth it. I would say check it out. It's also produced for some reason by J.J. Abrams, but I don't know why that has anything to do with anything.
He's got to put his name on it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Okay. Anything else you want to say about comic books?
No.
Okay.
No. Pretty. I think we're caught.
All right.
up on
I want to
this.
watch this. We're gonna try this out. All right. We're gonna
boy.
gonna see if this Digger trailer. So Digger, this is this Alejandro G. Iñárritu, his newest movie. He did what's it called? Oh man, what the hell is it called?
With Leo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Revenant, right?
Yeah.
And that movie won a bunch of Oscars. Won Leo his Oscar, right? Obviously, Tom Cruise has an interesting. I want to go to screen share plus camera. Sorry about that. Anyway, Tom Cruise, we know him for being a weirdo, primarily now.
From jumping on that couch.
Jumping on the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But most people
we also know that he makes good movies, right? Like, he's had a prestigious career. The way that they positioned this movie, or it feels like they positioned this movie, was to say, like, hey, you remember how good Tom Cruise is? Like, I don't know if you saw, like, I saw a hype trailer for this in the movie theater. I don't remember what we went to go see. I think it was Obsession. And it was just like a supercut of like great Tom Cruise movies from his entire career, right? It had like "Show Me the Money" and like all the great moments from his like I got
that was the actual trailer.
It was literally just a bunch of stuff from Tom Cruise's career for like a solid like 2 minutes, and then it's like and now Digger, and then it's like not even a trailer for Digger, but now there's a real trailer and I've never seen it, so I want to. He's apparently. His whole deal is that he's doing a comedy. So I'm skeptical, but I'm willing to check it out. Let's see if this actually plays and loads. My computer has been giving me some difficulty, but let's see. So far, doesn't seem great.
Looks like you got in shape for the role.
Well, remember he did a comedy bit for
Tropic
Thunder. Yeah.
Changes. You know.
Okay, it's not gonna work.
No.
One day you're a cat. Just take a little taste for daddy. Come on, sweetheart.
Cat.
Or a king.
Okay. It's too hard for my computer to watch a trailer and also
with
podcast
the Tom Cruise
at the same time. Yeah. Also, it makes sense because Tom Cruise is obviously like too
like,
powerful
the
for
computer's
my
like,
computer.
I don't have this much RAM in me.
Anyway, I apologize. We'll watch it. We'll talk about it next time. I wanted to try that. For some reason, my computer just does not want to cooperate some days, and I want to buy a new computer. But as we were talking about before, shit's way too expensive. And you know why? Thank you, AI. Thank you so much. You made everything expensive. Congratulations.
You're welcome.
I really want to do. No, it's a lot more realistic sounding than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just go to the library.
We'll circle back to
We should use the library's computers and just start podcasting from there. They'd be like, what the
Well,
hell
if we just took like 10 of these my computers, then maybe we could make it work. But yeah, whatever. It's a miracle that I'm able to podcast video, I guess, at all on a laptop that's almost 10 years old. But say that for what it's will. Box office news. Obsession is now the highest grossing original horror movie of the century, grossing over $423 million worldwide.
That's a lot of money.
You haven't seen it, right?
Not yet. I'll try this weekend, but seems like they don't need my money.
They don't, obviously. This is one of those situations where it's like, yeah, I'm happy that movies are making money, especially from indie filmmakers, right?
Yeah.
On the other hand, I feel like it's one of those, like, the Simpsons moment where it's like, it'll happen to you, where he starts talking about getting old.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to feel about this because I can't tell if it's just me being an old curmudgeon and being like, I don't know how I feel about you, like just like YouTubers off the street making blockbusters when the movie itself, in my opinion, is only like, it's fine. I don't know. I get that it's like it's a fun new thing that appeals to a younger audience.
Different
audience.
Comes
from their people, and I get that. But I saw the movie and I thought it was like just fine. It was not. I'm not a sucker for horror. I don't love it.
That's why I don't want to go and see it. I'm saying I'm not racing.
Like
no, I'm like, it'll be okay. But for the YouTube sake of, I guess we're just old.
I don't know. Like, but
at least these people are loving that there's a movie.
Yeah,
being
exactly.
made.
It's like, thank you. At least they're going out to the movie theater and they're not like just doing it. And they're not going to the movie theater and be like making memes about like how stupid going to the movies is.
Yeah.
You know,
I think we just sound old, essentially.
I know.
That's pretty much what it comes down to. We've missed the boat on being cool.
Yeah, it came and went, and we missed our chance.
Yeah.
So anyway, congrats to Obsession. I'm happy for it. It doesn't sound like I am, but trust me, I am. Please believe me.
Yeah, please believe him.
Please believe me. I'm telling the truth. I do genuinely think it's good for Hollywood, for the entertainment medium that I care most about, which is movies. That a movie like Obsession can make a lot of money. I have a funny story about. We were there. So anyway, we were out for. We had a slice and a beer.
Oh, yeah.
And I was on Blue Sky, and I had seen this post basically being like, someone was asking, "What's the deal with Obsession?" I'm not going to spoil Obsession like all of it, but there's this one part where it's like, "What's the deal with like why is she pissing and like throwing up all over herself?" Right?
Yeah.
And
valid question.
I was like, "Bro, it's because it's a demon, right? It's demons shit." And anyway, apparently I got that wrong because I had people jumping down my throat on Blue Sky, which is something I thought was reserved just for Twitter, but I guess not. Because I didn't quote unquote get it, because that's not the way it's supposed to be read, the movie. And here's just a PSA: if you're a Gen Z or Gen Alpha out there watching a movie podcast, which you wouldn't because you don't like long form, like
now you sound old.
You don't like long form storytelling like what we're doing right now, and all that kind of stuff. And we certainly don't appeal to your audience. We're way too old for you. But if you are for some reason listening to this, you are actually allowed to interpret a movie however you like. The artist has no control over how you interpret something that you see. Once they put it out in the world, it can be interpreted however anyone wants, right? Now, are you allowed to think that someone's interpretation is dumb? Sure. Yes, you are.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, there are like really dumb interpretations, and there's like what I said. Okay, so I said that I thought it was demons, and I have two reasons why I think that. Okay, I was like, again, not to spoil the movie too much, but like there's a moment where the other personality seems to have to come into play, right? And it's like, okay, so there seems to be another entity, quote unquote, possessing, quote unquote, the character in the movie. The creator came out and said, "Oh no, that's not what it is. There's no other entity. It's like it's supposed to be this, like, as the title says, an obsession that's gone like to a millionth degree, right?"
So you were wrong.
So because the creator said so, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Well, you're wrong," and that's what people on the internet were saying. Well, you're wrong. That's not what the creator said. And I was like, okay. When I saw the movie, that was my read of it because of what the movie was saying to me.
Yeah.
They're like, "Well, I don't know how you I don't know how you got that impression. Like, that's obviously not what it was." And the creator said that that's not what it is. I'm like, okay, I don't have to tell you. They're like, one person's like, "What religious iconography was there to imply that there was demons?" I'm like, I'm talking about demons, like lowercase d demons. Like, this isn't like Catholic heaven and hell stuff. I'm just saying, like, there's clearly like there's a supernatural element here. This isn't just like a person behaving completely of their own volition. So it's like there's clearly something else going on here. I interpret it as a possession type of situation. Anyway, apparently that's wrong. I'm an idiot. I should go kill myself. They didn't say that. I'll give them that at least. But
they're thinking it.
They probably were thinking it. Anyway, that's my story about Obsession. I got shouted down by the youths.
I'll let you know what I think when I see it, but I mean, from what I've heard so far, I don't think I've ever been obsessed with anything so much where I'd pee myself.
Also, okay, here's the thing. The other thing, I get the idea is that like you are so obsessed with the other that you completely disregard your own body. But the other thing, my other point, and I'll just make this one more point because I think it's valid, which is that like when we see other stories about people being possessed by things, they're often like throwing up and like fluids are coming out of them, right? So this is like, I'm like, that plus these other things hint to, plus there's also this part where he's on the phone and you can hear the original character's voice like from what seems like hell screaming. So it's like there's a lot of evidence, quote unquote, that I felt like I wasn't just pulling this out of my butt to make this
I'm
interpretation.
sure there's other people who thought that. If you search them out on Reddit.
I don't need
Found
I don't
your
need the
safety group?
validation. I'm just saying that like
You might need the support.
I don't
though.
need that. I don't need it. I'm just saying like, hey, yo, I get it. The creator said that that's not what it is. I'm saying there's been a lot of times that creators have said this is what I think it is, and people have interpreted it differently, and that's just
you
totally
got to take
fine.
the L and just
take the L.
go to the next one.
Sorry. Yeah, you're using their lingo now.
I'm one of them. Can't
Yeah.
beat them. Join them, right?
Okay, here's the other thing that makes me feel good about the
Okay.
movies, okay? Live action Moana bombing at the box office. It bombed as badly as last year's Snow White remake.
And this makes you feel good?
Yes, because fuck those movies. Because why are we remaking movies, the animated movies, from like recently?
Yeah.
They're not even that old.
No.
And in some cases, it's like, well, we're doing a live action version of it. I don't know how that makes it better necessarily. But also, it's like, is it really live action if it's just
CGI?
CGI?
Yeah. Or
Right.
you put The Rock in it. It's fine.
Yeah, looks like he's half CG.
He might be.
Man, maybe he's made out of CG. You've never seen The Rock? Actually, I went to see Raw once. I don't know if it was The Rock there for that. I don't know.
No,
I
but
don't remember now.
maybe he'll go back to wrestling.
He did go back to wrestling.
No, but again.
Again?
Yeah. He just show up every.
He does show up every once in a while.
Yeah.
They need him
He's
to
like a talk show. He's like, I'm just going on ladder.
He's just like, I'm just gonna go do The Rock for a while
Yeah.
and then do my eyebrow thing.
Yeah.
And he came back when John Cena did his heel turn, which everyone
Yeah.
thought was lame. I don't know anything
Cena's
about.
great.
I don't really know anything. Cena is great. Which is
He's
why I
like a
don't.
fun guy to hang out with.
He seems like a genuinely funny, good dude.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on these live action remakes? They suck, right? That's my general thoughts on it.
I'm trying. Can't think of the last live action.
Did you ever see the Lion King one?
No. No, I did not do that.
You never saw the Lion King one.
No. I'm sure when little Vinny gets older, I can take her, and then we'll see all these movies. I'll get like another second win, I guess you can call it.
Yeah, but like the originals, though, right? Like not.
Yeah. No, but and then at some point she'll want to see these. I'm assuming, right?
Why?
Because that's what you do. You're a Marvel kid, you got to go see all of them. You're a Lion
but-
King, you got to go see all
No, that's
the
not.
Disney.
I'm saying that's not what it is.
Hey, they might do it.
I don't know. Oh, look, our cameras froze.
That's good.
In
I'm
a-
just
In not a
looking-
great pose.
You look like you're possessed.
not a great. Yeah, oh,
I'm looking at you
that's
being
actually
like, wow.
not. That's actually not what it is. How
Oh,
dare
okay,
you?
yeah, sorry.
That's not what the creator had intended.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your computer?
Yeah, my computer.
Yeah.
What the heck? All right, anyway, whatever. Really having strong technical problems today, but the audio of this podcast, which is the
mint.
core of it,
Mint.
strong audio game. All right, Clayface trailer, new Clayface trailer. What did you think?
I caught the first bit and then I stopped watching it because I was like, I don't want to watch trailers anymore.
Okay, explain your position.
I just want to go in surprised and just see something and not see everything within the first. I don't want to
So
see.
no trailers ever.
I think I might just.
Or only
there's going to be
specific
the odd
trailers?
one.
Okay.
I think if I'm super pumped about him, I haven't watched an Odyssey
Our
trailer
camera's
yet.
working again. Does that make you feel better?
The camera or
Yeah.
Odyssey trailer?
Both.
Should I wave?
Hey,
See.
yeah.
I don't want to break it.
Yeah, don't wait too
Oh,
fast. Oh man, you almost broke it again.
Almost
Okay,
broke it.
sorry. So
Yeah, so I haven't seen the Odyssey trailer.
okay.
So
Also,
I'm just going to like.
3,000-year-old story. Like, what are you worried about spoiling?
I don't know.
though?
Well, that's what I said to you. I'm like, I want to read the book,
Yeah,
But-
the original, or like an
like
interpretation.
the OG.
Yeah. Okay.
But
You
could
gonna-
be
you gonna
tough.
learn Greek to do that, or
yeah, maybe.
okay,
But
ancient
I hate
Greek
when
specifically.
like I do like reading like when obviously when movies are made from books, it's always fun when
Yeah.
they're adapted. But
Sure. Yeah.
you have to get that read in before you know the cast, or else it just ruins.
You're a
the
strong
whole-
book guy. You like a good
I
book.
do like a good book.
Okay, so
I don't want to read the Odyssey and all of a sudden be like, oh, fucking demon is just
As-
running around.
as-
Jason Bourne's over here.
as someone with
Travis Scott. Which one's Travis Scott?
wait, one of those Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
crazy.
Yeah.
As someone who has dyslexia,
Yeah.
reading is very exhausting for me.
Okay.
So I listen to a lot of audiobooks if
Okay.
I'm gonna quote unquote read. I got
Mhm.
into a big argument with one of our former co-hosts about. They're like, well, reading has a definition. And I'm like, okay, so I can't say I read the book, I listened to it, whatever.
I think they're right.
I ingested the book in some way into my brain. Why does it matter?
Just
if it
why
came
can't you
via,
just be like,
why does it matter if it came via words on a page or audio through my ears?
why don't just lie and say you read it then?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Am I lying? Like, why is that like?
Well,
why
because
would
you
that
didn't
be lying?
read it.
Because I didn't read it with my eyeballs. Who
Yeah,
cares?
if you were hooked up to a polygraph, it would not. It would be on your side.
Is that? Well, maybe if I was hooked up to a polygraph, I might believe that I read it. And then,
then no, it wouldn't work.
if I truly
you
believe
know,
it,
you know,
I do.
they'd see you
I
get
know?
overconfident. It would skyrocket. They'd know.
To me, it sounds like you don't know how
Why
a
don't you just-
polygraph works.
Why don't you just like say you felt with the book?
Yeah. Well, I mean, ultimately, isn't that what the whole
That's
point of whether you read it, listened to it? What if you?
Why don't you
if
say this
you
is
read
what-
it with
but if you just-
braille?
if
Is
you
that count as
say-
reading it?
If you say, well, that's a form of reading.
You felt it with your fingers. So
yeah, but
therefore-
you're like, this is what I got from
I
the
felt
book.
it with my ears.
Just say, this is what I got from the book after I was done with it.
Yeah. Just avoid the verb altogether.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
get
you're
it.
good then.
Yeah. That makes
Then
sense.
that's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, anywho, Clayface, body horror?
Question mark?
Question mark?
Yeah. Obviously, it seems like
Last body horror was The Substance.
the
I think
substance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Loved
gonna
it.
say Goop, but that's not it.
But when saw that in theaters, going in blind,
you
not
loved
knowing about what. No, I was like, what the hell is this movie? Because my wife picked it, and she never picks movies. And like, she picked this one. She's like, oh, Demi Moore's in it. I was like, oh, cool. So we went.
I've never
and
watched it. I
then,
heard people talk about it. Obviously, it got talked about at the Oscars. It got made
Yeah.
fun of at the Oscars and stuff.
Definitely a interesting theater watch when you're not expecting it, and yeah, I don't know. I just like going in no trailers, even though we tried watching Digger.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll never find out.
I guess we'll never know.
Okay? Your task is to watch the Digger trailer, though.
Okay, I could do that.
I want to. It's both. It's interesting because it's from Inarritu. It's like, what's this guy been up to? He's an Oscar-winning director. He's gonna work with Tom Cruise. Like, what does that mean? Like, it's obviously it's like that has smoke. Am I saying that right? Am I saying?
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
I don't think so. I'm trying to
Okay.
use Gen Z lingo
Oh man,
to try
you're
to appeal
bad
to
at
them.
it.
Yeah, obviously. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh boy,
It's gone. I hate when sneezes disappear.
yeah, it's like, where do they go?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Where do they go in your body where they're just like, fuck it, I'm taking a right, and they just go back down your elbow and into your fingers or something?
Yeah, into your funny bone. That's where they go.
And
obviously.
then you're just.
It's gonna cut. No, and then it comes like out of nowhere at the end.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, like at the end of this podcast, I'll just sneeze to say goodbye. The Clayface trailer. I feel bad for the guy.
Yeah.
Right? You're like, the justice system failed me. They took my money. They took my face or whatever, my fame. Like this actor that the mob like cuts up his face. Like, okay, that's pretty tragic.
This is their
Right.
Doctor Doom story. He's just slightly disfigured, so they're like, "Oh, his life is
Okay,
over."
okay, so did you know? Okay, so that's funny you mentioned that. Did you know that for a long time in the comics, Doctor Doom did not reveal? They didn't reveal Doctor Doom's face at all
In the comics?
Yes. And there was a theory for a while that Doctor Doom only had like a small scar on his cheek,
Okay.
and that he wore the mask because he had such a massive ego that he couldn't bear the idea that he wasn't perfect.
Okay.
Right? I don't know what way the movie's gonna take Doom, but I kind of like that idea that like he's only wearing the mask because he can't grapple with the concept that he's like not.
Yeah, RDJ's not going to go full on ugly.
Yeah, you're right.
He's just like, oh, it's gonna have. It'll be like this cool looking
Did you
scar.
hear his voice that he was putting on though?
He's like some Russian.
He's doing like a Eastern European accent.
Always good for a bad guy.
I mean, it's true but it's also appropriate for Doom. But I mean, I was surprised that he wasn't just doing his regular voice. I'm genuinely surprised. I thought that's the route they're going to go. I'm happy that they're not. But again, it just comes back to like, why didn't we just get another guy?
Yeah.
Why is it Robert Downey Jr.? I don't get it. Anyway, neither here nor there. Yeah, the Clayface stuff seems cool. Like, it generally
think it'll
seems
be
like,
a
hey, this looks like a
different
legit
watch.
body horror movie. You were going to tell me about The Substance.
No, that was the last movie I watched. Last body horror
But like,
movie. And
tell me the plot. Spoilers for The Substance going forward here, just for a second.
yeah. So Demi Moore.
Okay.
It's
It's about like being pretty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I forget. if she loses out on a job to someone. I don't know. I guess it is. No, it's not Margaret Qualley because she's the one who she turns into. But she takes this magical substance that she has to inject in her body.
Who makes this substance?
I forget the actual.
It's like some company. Okay, shadow company.
Yeah, some seedy shit. I forget how she finds them though.
Okay,
it's not a rewatchable movie. I'll tell you that much.
Okay, it's because it's hard to look at.
No, it's some interesting parts, but it's just
interesting body parts.
Yeah, there's some of those.
Yeah, all right.
I don't know. It's just a strange movie.
And then she transforms into someone else.
So she
entirely?
transforms into Margaret Qualley.
Okay.
She like crawls out of her own skin.
Oh. Like a cocoon.
Yeah, kind of thing.
Oh, gross. Okay.
And then she eventually turns back into me more like kind of end of the night kind of thing. Or whenever it wears off, she has to keep taking the substance to keep looking good. And then Margaret Qualley becomes this new famous actor.
Okay.
And it's just like she's the new it thing, and meanwhile it's actually Damore.
Okay.
Demi.
Uh-huh.
That's a good way to just combine Damore.
Yeah, that's a good portmanteau.
Yeah. But yeah, I think you should watch it though.
I don't think I will.
Fuck.
I don't like that stuff.
Fun little ending.
It's hard to watch.
It is hard. Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's not a fun rewatchable.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I just like. It just gives me the heebie-jeebies.
If I was rewatching it and my wife came downstairs, she's like, "Why are you rewatching this movie?" It's because there's a certain amount of boobs from these two women.
Oh my god!
Because it can't because of the.
Is that what she would ask?
She would no. I feel like that's what she would ask. Because it can't be from all this freaky needle stuff.
It's
that
it's
are
the needles you
of.
like. Do you have,
no,
is there needles to eyeballs?
No.
Okay, thank God.
No. They're just normal needle spots.
Okay.
But
Still gross.
Fucking needles.
Yeah. No one likes that.
Yeah.
I don't. Do you when you get your blood drawn? Do you watch?
Oh no! I almost passed out after a COVID shot.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're really big. You
I
are.
am a pretty big baby.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you gonna see Clayface then?
Yeah. I'll see that one.
For the record, the idea of like not watching trailers. There's other movie podcasts that I watch or listen to, the movie, the film cast. They describe this phenomenon as unsullied. To go into a movie unsullied. To know as little as possible.
Okay.
So you're living the unsullied life.
That's what I'm going to do.
I am very much like pro the hype train life, which is to say I get excited with a new trailer. I get to experience excitement and joy for that moment. And then also again when the movie comes out. So I feel like you're just robbing yourself of excitement and joy, but that's okay.
I used to be like that. Back when trailers were actually, like we always mentioned.
When they were
like,
good?
They're... Yeah, like
I feel like we are in an age of bad trailers right now. I don't think the trailers are very good
I saw something on YouTube the other day when they had like when Nolan unveiled Heath Ledger's Joker without even showing him.
Yeah.
And it was just like the voiceover.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, this was a sweet trailer.
Yeah.
And eventually
There's so many good ones. My go-to is Wonder Woman 1984. This movie sucks ass, but it has an absolutely killer trailer. And I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that
feel
movie
like
wasn't good.
The art of the trailer is not. I feel like it's lost a little bit. It comes and goes in waves. There's usually like trends. There was a time when it was like the somber piano trend. There was the Zimmer horn trend that was like right Inception. The sound, right? I don't know what the era of trailers are now, but it's a bad one. We'll just say.
I think it's just the social media world. You don't even have to make one.
Well, it's like you just need to make like a 20-second clip, and then that's all.
It's a TikTok one. You're like, okay, put it out there.
I hate it.
We sound old.
Yeah. Anyway, but it's like whatever. Like trailer making is an art in and of itself.
Yeah.
So I respect the people who can make a good trailer. God forbid, it's longer than 15 seconds. Okay. So move on to the Batman Part 2 delayed again. It's been delayed so many times.
Yeah.
Now it's February 2028. Crazy that it's still.
Why does this keep happening?
A year and a half away. It's still filming, so that's why. But it's great. It's actually crazy. I'm excited. I like the first Batman, but it feels like it's been too long. So, at least we got the Penguin.
But I also kind of like that where it doesn't need to be out every fucking year.
Yeah, but don't you feel like, with the rest of the DC stuff happening, like, don't you feel like they want to maybe like move on from that version of Batman if they're not going to use?
I don't think I don't know what their plan is because I don't think they know what their plan is.
I agree. But they talk about wanting to cast a new Batman
every fucking movie though.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's the way they used to do it. back in '89 and all that stuff. It was different Batmans every time, basically. So, okay.
Like, is this Clayface in this Batman?
Yes, there should be a Batman in this world, but we probably won't see them in Clayface because they haven't casted Batman yet.
That's great.
Unless they wanted to reveal who they cast for Batman in Clayface, which would be a bold move, but certainly would get people into the theater.
Doesn't want to do it.
Imagine Pattinson shows up. That would be cool.
And he's just all crying, listening to Nirvana.
He's just like, oh, this. He's reading the story of Clayface. He's like, oh, it's so sad and tragic how he was. I will say though, like the effects look legit in that movie. Like the skin peeling off his face and stuff. Ugh. Gives me the heebie-jeebies again. All right, you're complaining about James Gunn. You think he has a monopoly? He's not directing this movie, just so you know.
No, I know, not this one. I just back to. I don't. We have to go back to Marvel or whatever. But there's got to be. With my next point, he doesn't have to be the only one doing these movies.
He's just overseeing.
I know, but like, who made him the czar of
DC Studios?
I know, but why?
Well, because it's a tough job and.
A tough job.
I don't think anyone can do that job. I'm not even necessarily convinced that James Gunn can do it. Yeah. But at least at this point, it's an ethos. You know what I mean? Like at least he's trying something.
Here's my take though.
Right.
Was that I don't know what your thoughts were on this. That that comic book movies should be treated like jury duty.
Oh yeah, I did hear about this. I hear about this. You sent it to me.
I was like, you heard about this?
I heard about this.
You heard
about this? You heard about this?
And it's like every director gets randomly chosen, and they can't get out of it.
Yeah. Like jury duty.
Only happens like once in their career.
So it's a pool of all directors get put in the pool.
Yeah.
Movie and TV directors, or just movie directors?
I guess we'll stick with movies for this
because like a lot of the superhero movie directors right now come from TV.
Okay, well, just say
that's what Daniel Cretton did. The Russo brothers did.
So say Wes Anderson, and it's all random.
I mean, a Wes Anderson superhero movie would be so fun.
Here's Wes Anderson doing The Punisher.
Oh, it's okay. So it's the they don't get to pick who they do.
No, they don't get to pick what they do.
They should get to pick who they do. I feel like that would work better. You know what I mean?
But I would like to see what it is if they don't get to pick. Like,
well, so we already saw Christopher Nolan's version.
Yeah,
it's Batman.
That's
right?
Great.
But what if you had to do another one, or is he already?
No,
he's already
done.
paid his
dues.
Done.
He did them.
Okay.
So say
Spielberg.
Yeah, Spielberg, Scorsese.
Oh, sick.
So
yeah.
Pick a superhero. Let's see if you can name
Plastic Man.
Plastic Man. Okay, there's Adam Sandler.
Fuck, that would actually be sick. Sick as hell. That's actually all right. Sold. All right. How about another one? You name one.
Okay, so I'll name a. Let's go with. I'm trying to think.
Think of a single superhero.
I know. I'm trying. Okay, we'll just go Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze. I want the guy. Oh, Inarritu, since he's on top of my mind.
There you go.
Inarritu could do a sick Mr. Freeze. Okay. How about a new Catwoman movie?
Let's go with who's your boy? Dune Villeneuve
for.
Well, I mean, like
opportunity.
But I mean, he could make one.
I mean,
would you go Coppola?
He could make. I was actually thinking about Coppola because, like, he's still technically making movies.
No, Sophia.
Oh, Sophia Coppola.
A new Catwoman would be pretty sick, but
yeah, it would be.
But I don't know. I just think it's obviously never going to happen. It was just a hypothetical fucking.
Well, I know it's fun.
Like,
it's a fun thought experiment.
Who would be the best combo? Like, if you got to build, if we had to do a draft for it, which we could do, and then come back on the next pod and just kind of recap
assign people to each
and
movie.
Just see whose movies. We each get 5 directors.
So Spielberg, who does he do? What's a good Spielberg superhero?
Well, it doesn't have to be a good Spielberg one. It can be anybody.
What
do you think then?
Superheroes.
He's got to go save DC.
He's good. DC. Okay, so he does a DC movie.
Yeah.
I would say it's not Green. I don't think Green Lantern is the thing. Maybe Wonder Woman. Not Cyborg. Aquaman.
Yeah.
He obviously does Aquaman.
Well, technically James Cameron did it in Entourage.
James Cameron does?
Yeah.
That's what they do?
Vinny Chase is in, he's the Aquaman.
We technically have an Aquaman movie and there's an actual director did it. The guy who did Fast and Furious 5 did it. So
yeah. I don't know. It was just like, this would be a fun way to get a different take on movies rather than just one guy overseeing everything. That's just my...
I think it's a fun idea.
It's 100% like, only. Yeah.
It should be like I like the idea of it being like it's like the hockey draft or whatever. You're like, okay, we're making these 3 superhero movies this year. Here's who we've drafted. And it's like, okay, I'm the Catwoman movie producer, and I'm like, okay, you put your hand in a freaking ball.
And it's like, okay, you can either draft a director or the genre.
Sure.
It could be a comedy, a Batman comedy. You know what I mean? It could be like Seth Rogen's doing Batman.
Batman comedy works so well.
Oh, God,
it's so funny.
Laughing at someone because their parents are dead? Like, it works on all
Well, I mean, there's a lot
levels.
of, like, I don't know if you've seen the Harley Quinn animated series, but they make fun of Batman a lot, and it's very funny.
She's pretty vicious.
Yeah.
That was just my, hey, let's think of something funny at work here. And then I was like,
no, that's good. And then I also, I was like, who would get the best assignments? I was like, I feel like the way you would need to do it would be like, you have someone who has like a critical success, like the Obsession guy, right? Yeah. Also critical or commercial success or both.
Yeah.
Right. And then you're like, okay. And then you also have to have like a proven like second director who can handle the action, because what you wouldn't want to have is someone who doesn't know how to shoot action, doing action sequences, and you'd be like, this sucks.
Yeah.
So you have a second like permanent guy who does all the action for every superhero movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he just works alongside the new director who's been assigned to the movie, right? That's how I would do it.
Okay.
And
like
then like
Jedi trainer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, or just like, here's your journeyman guy who's like, he's pro at this. You can just trust he's gonna nail the action how you want it, right?
That would be sweet.
And then who gets screwed, as you asked? And I was like, it's the weirdos. It's the Wes Andersons of the world. It's like, he's like, first of all, I don't want to make one. They're like, I have no interest in making one.
Depends on what he got, though.
Right? But like, I'm just saying, like, that's how they would feel. And second of all,
if he made a cyborg movie and it was just like some kid,
I mean, it actually probably would be pretty good. You're asking the wrong guy, because for me,
you're the only guy I can ask about
I know, I'm just saying, like, any guy, anything that Wes Anderson makes, I think is fun. And I'm like, so like, I would love to see is Wes Anderson try to like stretch his legs or his wings,
wings.
Try something outside of his like what a Wes Anderson movie is. I don't need him to do that. I'm just fascinated by what that would be, because like if you go back through Wes Anderson's filmography. Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for.
There we go.
He basically all his movies are similar in some way.
Yeah, they're pretty much.
And like, that's cool. It's cool that he has a voice. It's just like, what if he did something different? What if he made
Terminator?
What if he made an action movie? You know, like, what if he did Terminator? That sounds sick. You know, they're probably gonna re-release T2 in theaters coming up soon. By the way,
that'd be sick.
Are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Are you gonna see it?
Yeah.
And then I said, what would you want to see? I said, more character pieces. Okay. Danny McBride, speaking of G.I. Joe, I said, I told you there'd be something. Danny McBride is going to direct a G.I. Joe.
Down for that. Big Danny McBride fan. I know you're not really.
I don't find his form of comedy to appeal. It doesn't appeal to me, but
no.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You're a big, what's that baseball?
Eastbound and Down.
Eastbound and Down. Yeah, you like that show?
I think it's the show that makes me laugh the hardest.
That's crazy, but all right.
Yeah.
I've been watching Modern Family for the first time, and I will be honest, that show is very
Phil Dunphy?
Yeah, it's
great.
Really freaking funny, man. It's like legit, like laugh out loud moments, like every episode. Anyway, the Odyssey debuts to $264 million at the global box office on a budget of $250. So it's made back its production budget, which is good. It still has to make back its marketing budget, etc. I am not concerned that this movie won't make money. It will not make $1 billion, but
it'll make more than Obsession.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think so. I think it'll have strong legs, as they say.
Okay,
it's gonna stretch its legs.
Spread its legs.
Oh no, gross. So what are you gonna like? What's your solution for this Odyssey book problem you have?
Probably won't get around to reading it. Let's be honest.
Fair
it's
enough.
a big book.
Just watch the movie.
Yeah, I'll just watch the movie.
Yeah, just watch the movie. Okay. You asked this question. We'll come back to that. We'll save this one for next one. But think about this: which actor career path would you want? Obviously, like the actor to director career path, like Danny McBride or Ben Stiller. That's the one I want.
Yeah.
This the short answer, but we can dive into that more next time.
We'll go into that one next week.
We also didn't get a chance to talk about the Emmy nominations. I do want to talk about these. We'll talk about these next time we have an opportunity to talk. But Here are the most nominated TV shows at the Emmys for this year. The Pit has 25 noms. Hacks, 24. Hacks cleans up at the Emmys every year. Widow's Bay, 19. Pluribus, 18. Beef, 16. DTF St. Louis, 13. Spider Noir, 11. I don't know what SN is. That's Saturday Night Live. It's SNL.
Yeah, I guess so.
Spider Noir, 11. A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, 9. Fallout, 9. And The Beast in Me, 9. So there you go. I will say, speaking of Emmys, The Bear season 5, which I've been watching. I haven't watched the final episode yet. Truly great television. Like some of the best shit I've ever seen. Every time The Bear comes back, I'm like, holy shit, this is the best. I love that show. Well, I'm going to quickly run through a few more stories here. Bad news. Sam Neill, dead at 76.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Sad.
Yeah. This is from his agent, I believe. Sam passed away from pneumonia. Prior to becoming sick, Sam had valiantly fought and beaten lymphoma through a new treatment called CAR T therapy. So he actually had a very deadly form of lymphoma and survived, and then died of pneumonia, which is a real kick in the butt. He's filmed 4 projects back to back before he died. They'll be coming out in the next few months. He has this anecdote about Star Wars Jurassic Park that I want to read, and it's in an interview that he's doing with what's his name from Jurassic Park, also the mathematician.
I was going to say Duchovny, but
Goldblum. Yeah, Goldblum.
Yeah.
All right, let me pull it up here. So he's asked, how long has it been since you've seen the original Jurassic Park? I want to see the whole thing, please. What is going on? My computer is truly fighting me today in the worst possible way. Okay. Sam Neill says, last time I watched it in its totality was sitting beside Princess Diana at Leicester Square at the London opening. which is crazy to say. Yeah. So the London opening. On the other side of me was my son Tim. He was 11 and completely swept away by it. But about the time the T-Rex turns up, Tim started to fart. The draft was drifting across me to royalty. I spent the whole film in a muck sweat thinking, oh my God, Princess Diana is being exposed to the horrors of this little boy's fart, but she's going to think it's me. I'm going to be subliminally blamed for my son's crimes, and I don't think she'll talk to me afterwards. But she was well brought up, and she never mentioned it. Jeff Goldblum says, I love that story, Sam. I've heard him tell that a couple of times. It's amazing that the lengths that he will go to still blame the boy.
That's pretty good.
So that's that. There was no other time to say this. So, R.I.P. Sam Neill, one of the GOATs for sure. Really happy to get to read this. Not happy that he's dead. Obviously, that's tragic. I just really love Sam Neill, and I love Jurassic Park.
Good and everything.
And I loved him as Dr. Grant, and yeah, so it's a shame. We'll just say it's a crying shame. Okay, finishing up here, the Writers Guild of America has filed a lawsuit to block the Paramount and Warner Brothers merger. They say with fewer competitors, a merged Paramount and Warner Brothers entity would have both the incentive and ability to lower costs by suppressing writers' wages and reducing output. So it's not over yet.
Great,
is what I'm saying. It's not over yet, and I am rooting for the writers in the Writers Guild. And I want
for
this.
Sure.
I think they're being sued by someone else also for the
WGA.
No, not the WGA. The
Paramount.
The merger is being like challenged in other places as well. So yeah, go WGA. Big supporters of unions. Netflix is reportedly considering always-on channels, I've been saying for years should have been doing that. I'm like, it's so obvious that it's like if you want people to be on your shit more, just have something that's always on that people can just put on in the background.
Yeah.
Right? And just like, hey, this thing's on, and you get people catching
stuff.
Well,
that's what Roku has.
Yeah.
It's
smart.
Baywatch, Dateline.
And like, yeah, so you can have like
there you go.
Tubi has that same thing too. There's a Transformers G1 channel. You can just watch Transformers the animated series over and over and over again. So it's like that stuff. There's also a Red Green Show channel. I one time got sick, super sick, and I just had that show on like all day long.
You must have been sick.
I was very sick.
Oh.
I also really like that show, so you can
Classic.
shove it.
Oh, hey, it's
a
staple.
I'm thinking, listen, Netflix has a lot of problems, but that's a good idea, and they should be doing it. Pixar lays off several hundred people. Bummer. This is in the bad news section of the podcast.
Okay, great.
With the death of Sam Neill and
starting it off strong.
Netflix, speaking of which, viewers aren't sticking around for season 2. One Piece, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Beef, and The Night Agent have experienced big season 2 slumps, with some losing up to 70% of the audience, according to Bloomberg. Netflix is reporting trying to figure out the reason for the dip, which The Guardian has linked to the streamer's binge release model and a focus on subscription growth. So the Verge writes up this kind of blurb. It just seems so obvious. It's like, hey, they're not very good. You make slop shows. B,
you're rushing them out.
They take too long to make, like between seasons.
Yeah.
How long did the final 2 seasons of Stranger Things take? Like 4 years for those to come out. And I get there's extenuating circumstances with the writer's strike and COVID, etc. But like, we're now in the age where like everything takes fucking forever to come out. So you wonder why. Also, you cancel the shows after 3 seasons almost every time.
Yeah.
So it's like, what incentive do any of these audiences have to come back? So fuck Netflix. And speaking of Netflix, again, they revealed that over 300 of their TV shows and movies have used generative AI at some point in the production process.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, so fuck them. And then this one's a weird one, but the God of War series is recasting the actor that played Kratos.
Yeah.
Because
ripped
he
his
had
bicep.
Which is apparently a really painful and hard to recover from.
Down for a year, apparently. It would be at least a year recovery.
And they get shut down. It's either that or shut down the whole production.
Yeah.
So I guess they have to recast, and that sucks. But
they've done, I think, 4 episodes.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck.
So
that really blows.
Yeah. I mean, obviously different scenario, but Spartacus had their lead actor pass away from lymphoma after non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, I think specifically, after the first season, and then was recast for the second season. But they had made a whole prequel series in the interim time because of what they were hoping that he would recover.